That's enough. Welcome to a new video. It's about 8:30 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. So that was the time of that first clip. I think I'm gonna film what I eat a day. I always wake up, I do that morning routine that you saw. Well, after I drink my electrolytes, I do my meditation, my breath work, my journaling, and then I have my coconut oil dates and I make my coffee. I sit back down and I read, which I did film that. But like, yeah, my meditation and journaling, like it would just get too long of an intro, you know what I mean? So then I did some work. I messaged my clients, it's Wednesday, so it's check-in day. I always check in and look over their stuff and see how they're doing, you know, give some tips and keep them accountable, tell them some things that I'm seeing that could use work. Then I checked my TikTok and Instagram notifications. Now I'm gonna finish this third and final shot of espresso, and I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for a while and read. So currently, by that same author that I was discussing in the last YouTube video, I'm reading this book from him called The Feeling Overrides Nutrition, which is all about how your thoughts and how you feel about how you feel impacts your metabolism and your stress. And it's super interesting. I mean, it's things that I already knew, because if you ever read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, it's similar to that, but it's saying it in a different way. And then it's also kind of showing you how it interlaps with your metabolism and how that functions. So it's very interesting. It's similar to The Untethered Soul as well. Like, I just read that book recently, and similar things, you know, everything is coming full circle. So if I am able to finish this today, which I'm gonna try to, because I'm gonna hop on the treadmill and read for a while, and I'll be able to chat about it. I just walked 2 miles and I read. Now I'm gonna have some breakfast. It's about 9:40. I'm gonna do Greek yogurt with blueberries and cereal. Gotta defrost these. Okay, and then this is the yogurt that I'm using. This is from Aldi. It's pretty good. It's vanilla, so I don't really have to add extra flavoring. This cereal is also from Aldi, and I can't stop eating it. I'm actually addicted to it. I've been eating it multiple times a day. You know how I just get hyperfixated on random shit? Yeah, this is my newest one. Oh, I'm making a fucking mess. That's probably good. Also, I've actually completely stopped using the food scale, besides for my coconut oil and dates, which I don't really need to use it for the dates. I should just stop doing that. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really talked about intuitive eating or like mindful eating that much. And I guess I don't really talk about it because I think that it can be interpreted different ways by different people. It's like what I'm doing and my definition of it and how I practice it could be completely different than somebody else. But basically, after reading these books, I'm just focusing on pro-metabolism foods, and I've been focusing less on like, I guess feeling the need to make everything so protein focused. Like yesterday I had just plain cereal for breakfast instead of like, forcing myself to have some Greek yogurt. Today I'm in the mood for Greek yogurt, but I think I'm trying to honor what I'm craving more, for sure. Obviously you do have to be strategic about it though, like that's the thing. If you want to look a certain way, it's kind of just the reality. But yeah, I'm trying to actually step away from the food scale and like worrying about how much protein I'm getting, because obviously if I'm just intentional with at least 2 meals out of my day of making sure I'm getting protein from meat, or like this is not high protein enough for me to like be like, oh yeah, it's a protein focused meal. Like this is slightly protein focused, but I'm talking like getting protein from meat, like ground beef, because it has tons of vitamins and minerals in it, and then I can have something like chicken or turkey, whatever. But trying to get protein from meat at least 2 times a day I think is helpful. And then besides that, I'm just like chilling. I'm not gonna stress about it, because I'm trying to lower my stress and just eat pro-metabolic foods. So that's my update. And then I'm also gonna put some cinnamon on top. I love cinnamon so much. And honey. And obviously I did have my coffee this morning. All 3 of my coffees with real sugar, just like white table sugar and milk. I'm still having some stevia though. Like I'm not just completely off stevia. I never will be. Like for the rate that I like love sweets and sugar, I need to have a balance there. I don't want to just be consuming like copious amounts of sugar, even though sugar is good for your metabolism and lowering stress. So don't let anybody else convince you otherwise. It is like 9:45. So this is my first meal of the day. I'll probably have some extra cereal after this with milk in it, to be honest with you. I've been really just trying to be less food focused and think about food less, and more so like focus on my energy and how I feel. Just trying to focus on supporting my body with what it needs. Something I've really been struggling with, like I can't even lie to you, is at night after I eat dinner, like I'm never hungry after I eat dinner, but I just want to eat a bunch of sweets or like snack on a bunch of shit. And it's just so unnecessary because I'm not hungry. And then I feel overly full because I'm already full from my dinner. And then I just like can't help myself and I'll snack on a bunch of shit, like sweet stuff. So I'm really trying to get better at that, like actually listening to my body and giving myself just like one thing. I need to just have one treat after my meal, just have one thing and call it a fucking night. Like not have fucking 5 or 6 things. Like I don't need to do that. And I'm not listening to my body. I'm listening to my brain because I just want to taste sweet stuff. And I need to reel it the fuck in. So, yeah. It's like I don't want my day of eating to end. It's like, oh, I don't want this to be the last thing I eat today. It's like, bitch, you're not fucking hungry. Like, the food's gonna be there tomorrow. I just need to work on it. Be conscious. Like, I'm conscious of it. I just have to work on it. I have to practice. You know, I'm not perfect. Now I'm having just some plain cereal, like I said I would probably do, because I just love it. So it's just cereal and Fairlife milk and honey and cinnamon. You should say hi.
Hi.
What do you got going on?
Work.
Obviously, yeah.
meetings, cold calls,
Yeah.
stuff. I'll be good. Have a nice walk in the morning. Right at like 6,600 steps.
That's good.
Feel so much better today. I feel like shit yesterday.
Yeah.
Wonder what the fuck that was about.
Fighting something maybe?
Feeling much better.
Well, that's good.
I was like,
We should definitely try to walk today because it's going to be nice out.
Yeah, I'm done.
Ooh, I need to charge my camera. It's 11:40. Joe and I went for a 1.5 mile walk. This is a decaf, okay? I'm not that crazy. I don't need more caffeine. Like, I have enough energy, but I just love the taste of coffee so much. Especially with milk and sugar, it's so fucking good. I really need to take a shower. It's hair wash day. What else do I need to do today? What else do I need to do? I'm really practicing. I'm really gonna practice tonight. Having one thing after my dinner. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. It's that easy though. It is that easy. I just have to like consciously lock in and stick to my boundaries, which I'm going to do. I'll be back after I shower. It's about 1 p.m. Having some ground beef with sweet potato. We're like basically out of ketchup. And I have to have this meal with ketchup, so. Clearly I showered, by the way. My hair's wet. You know what I was thinking? Maybe because I haven't been having my ground beef and eggs in the morning, maybe that's why I've been struggling with wanting to eat a bunch of sugar at night. But like if I start my day with a meal that's not savory, salty, high fat, I feel like then I just want more sugar and carbs throughout the day. So like I have to force myself to eat ground beef and eggs, maybe. We'll see. It's 3 p.m. Who would have guessed it? I'm having another yogurt bowl. It's just so fucking good. It's just so good. I'll probably go for another walk after this. Wow, it's 67 degrees out? What? It says it's windy though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Joe and go for a walk after this. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat for dinner because all we have is ground beef, and I had ground beef for lunch, so I don't really want that again. Might just have pancakes. All right, it's 5:08. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have Kodiak cakes for dinner. I'm gonna make waffles though. I need to angle this camera better. I'm also gonna add an egg to it because I feel like it comes out better. Add some milk too. I'll see what the consistency of that looks like. I might add protein powder. I'm not sure yet. Like I do want to get more protein in, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add protein powder in. Honestly, I'm probably gonna eat something else that has protein in it later. Like a protein bar or something, we'll see. I was sent these protein bars that are so good. They're from, the company's called Stars and Honey, I think. So I might eat one of them later if I'm hungry. Now we wait. My least favorite part. I don't have a lot of patience. It's something I've been working on though. I feel like I've been getting better. Also, something I've been getting better with. Remember, one of my New Year's resolutions was to be cleaner. I've definitely been doing a better job with keeping the house clean. All right, this syrup tastes like shit. We never got any new syrup, but this is all we fucking have, so I'm using it. Hopefully these taste good. Yeah, they taste good, but the syrup still tastes weird. Syrup's fucking awful. We really need to buy new syrup. So what I was talking about earlier with intuitive eating, mindful eating, about how I've been just like, my camera said no space on the memory card. Like, yeah, there fucking is. Anyway, what I was saying earlier about intuitive eating and mindful eating, about how I've been like just over consuming at night, just eating when I'm not hungry because I want to taste food. I posted a video on TikTok like talking about it. Obviously in less detail because you can't make videos too long on TikTok because everyone's attention span is so short. I feel like I hesitate to post stuff like that because the internet is just such a weird place where people will project their own experiences on everybody. And it's not like I ever had an issue with calorie tracking. Like, it wasn't a problem for me. So then I feel like when I started intuitive eating, like everybody thinks like you're recovering from an ED. And it's like, no, like, some people have a normal mindset. Like, nothing is that deep to me. Nothing is that deep. Like, I even got some comments on that video saying like, oh, you know, like, you'll get better or like some shit like that. And it's like, I'm not like emotional or sad about it. Like, there's no emotion tied behind this. It's more so just like annoying. It's like frustrating to know and understand and be conscious of what you're doing and then like just choose to do it anyway. It's not like emotional or like, oh, I'm so sad that I'm doing this. Like, I have no control over myself. Like, no, absolutely not. So that's why it's so easy to stop it. It's literally just a choice. And I've just been choosing to continue to taste food, even though I know how I'm gonna feel like physically. Like, there's nothing emotional about it. I'm just fucking doing it because I can. And I want to. Obviously, that feeling is overriding how I'll feel after. Hopefully this makes sense. But I don't know, it's just so hard talking about food and eating behaviors on social media. But like, not everybody has a fucking ED. And I definitely don't want to be on that side of TikTok because that is not who my content is for. Like, if my content helps you, that's awesome. But different people perceive things different ways. So I don't know. I just really don't like the whole idea of like relationship with food. I think that is such a negative way to go about food. Like, you're giving it so much power morally, like good and bad, and you're giving it way too much thought. I just don't believe that, like, having a relationship with food, that sounds so fucking weird. Like, it just sounds so emotional and unnecessary. Like, food is just fucking food. It's more so how you feel about how you feel. The feeling. That's in the book I'm reading too. So I didn't finish the book. I've been slacking today. But in the next video, I'll talk more about that. It's like how you feel about how you feel is what causes stress and issues. Because a feeling is just a feeling. And then you give a personal story to it, a meaning to it, and then it builds and it adds layers to it and makes it more intense, and it just creates this whole narrative that literally just exists in your head and is not real, basically. So that's why it's like, to me, like, just don't fucking make it deep. Like, it is what it is. I overate. Okay, whatever. It's not the end of the fucking world. Life goes on. It's like, so what am I gonna do about it? Well, I'm gonna try to be better. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And I think that there's a big difference between restricting yourself, like, in a negative way with food. There's a difference between that and creating healthy boundaries for yourself. Like, that's just the thing with intuitive eating. Like, although there's no rules, like, there literally are rules. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just making everything so emotional and deep and unnecessary. Like, that's my perception. Everybody can have a different opinion and perception. That's mine, okay? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It just is what it is. And I think creating boundaries around food is very important. If you have self-awareness and you know yourself and your habits, like for me personally, it's not healthy for me to just continuously stuff myself because I want to taste food. That's not healthy. That's not something that I want to participate in. So I'm creating a boundary with myself. Like I said on TikTok, I'm limiting myself to having one thing after my dinner if I'm not hungry. See, that's the thing. If I'm hungry, obviously I'm gonna eat. But my problem has been I'm not hungry and I just continue eating because I like to taste food because food is delicious. So, boundary that I'm creating with myself for my own personal well-being is to just have one thing, not have fucking 5 different things. That's all. All right, it is 6:06. I'm gonna have a protein bar from Stars and Honey. The flavor combinations are really good. I think I'm gonna do raspberry donut. We had espresso vanilla cinnamon yesterday. It was really good. There's cookies and cream, birthday cake chocolate chip, cacao salt, caramel peanut. That sounds good. Dark chocolate coconut, peanut butter blackberry. I had that one yesterday. It was really good. I think that's it. But these all have about 170 calories, 7 fat, 14 protein, 19 carb, and the ingredients are very good. No garbage. Coconut oil. Yeah. All right, raspberry donut. Oh, that looks so good. Let's see if I can show you close up. It's good. These are really good protein bars. They kind of remind me of RX bars.
10 million times better flavor.
Yeah.
RX bars like stick to your teeth.
Yeah, the texture of these is really good. It's like, I feel like it's like Quest and RX. I think the peanut butter one is still my favorite so far. Finishing the night with some mint tea, and it has milk and stevia in it. It's very good. Low-key milk and tea. I don't know why I never had it before, but it tastes great. Come hang out with the vlog. What are you having?
Does my hair look really stupid?
No?
Electrolytes.
Joe's always so concerned about his hair. He grows it out, and then he can't stand it being long, and then he gets it cut, and then like, he's so happy that he gets it cut. And then 2 weeks go by, and then he wants his long hair again. And it's just a constant cycle.
Just can't commit.
I think it looks good.
I just can't commit. These are really good. Milk and tea is really, really good though.
Somebody's upstairs taking shit.
Nice. One of them, the litter boxes are in the where I work. Thank God. It's awesome. I think Nova took a fat, smelly shit. I was like, couldn't do it.
I
Instant
love that.
candle. It didn't. The candle didn't even work.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dry January. Over on Saturday, I like low-key have been wanting to drink. Like, not like that. I just like want a glass of wine. Like I want to go out on a date night and like enjoy a glass of wine.
Yeah, same.
You know? It's
nice.
not like I'm like, oh, let's go to the fucking bars and get shit-faced. Absolutely not. Never. I don't think I ever have that urge.
Yeah, me either.
Never. I never have that urge. Like, can't think of anything more miserable, to be honest with you.
I could go for wine.
Yeah, right? Like a nice glass of wine with a steak dinner.
Yeah, I could really go for that.
Same.
We're gonna have to do that for Valentine's Day.
I know.
We gotta figure it out. We gotta figure out where we wanna go.
I can't wait to get in bed. We've been going to bed so early and it feels so good.
I've been dreaming. Have you been
Really?
dreaming?
Yeah, but I never like remember my dreams.
I don't remember what it
I like
was.
can remember who was in them, but like I don't really remember what happened.
I had a bad dream. Not a bad dream. I did. Dude, I'm trying to think of it. I'm thinking of it right now.
Think of that
I don't
dream.
think it's camera appropriate.
Very odd, Joe. Very odd dream that you conjured up.
It was pretty weird.
6:30. When do we get ready for bed?
Yeah.
Pretty boring vlog.
Are you at the gym?
Although I need to just enjoy boring because we're about to be so stressed out when we have to move.
I
A
don't
lot
think
of
it's gonna be
money,
that bad.
time, energy, effort. Oh God, it's coming.
A lot of milk and sugar.
We gotta start getting moving boxes and like packing stuff.
Someone on next door literally was giving them away for free. There was like a fucking million. I should find that fucking that post.
Yeah, what?
I know, that's like $500 worth of boxes.
Dead ass.
Let's go pick them up.
Get that shit. Alright. I mean, I'm excited for Wilmington though.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait to find a gym that is not terrible.
I was looking up on Reddit.
Gyms?
Apparently a bunch, like there's some good ones,
Okay.
but it gets crowded.
I bet. The lighting in here is so weird. Everything's yellow. Whatever. Alright. That's it. That was a full day of eating. That's all I really got.
That's all she got.
That's all I got. I don't really have anything else. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.